Hi Debbie! Surprise! Happy 40th birthday! Now we know that being in lockdown is not how you plan to spend your 40th birthday celebrations. So we put together a bit of a video message thing with all your family and friends wishing you a happy birthday. Sit yourself down and enjoy.
I'm sorry I can't be with you today, Debbie. I'm on holiday in the glorious Cayman Islands, as you can see, with my little mate, the monkey here. Sun is shining, palm tree. Anyway, I'm here to start to wish you a happy birthday.
Where did you meet Debbie?
I first met Debbie at Our Ladies, RC High School. I can't remember the exact time we met. I do remember us being in English together and with Matt Marn's class and not doing a great deal of what we should have been doing. Debbie drawing pictures of the new bedroom that she was getting. But I do remember that Debbie was kind, and I always felt a bit of a loner at school, and Debbie really took me under her wing and made me feel part of a family.
So I've had the privilege of knowing Debbie all my life, and every time I see Debbie she makes me laugh, she makes me giggle, and we just share so many fun times with each other.
I first met Debbie in the living room of her mum and dad's house, and she walked into the living room and said to me, "Oh, I know who you are now."
Hello!
Right, we first met Debbie in Lords while she was probably singing at us.
I first met you at Our Ladies High School about 11 years ago now. Wow, that makes me feel old.
I'm the king of the swingers, oh, the sing like the idea. I put the down after the fun after following me. Oh, ooh, I wanna be like you. I wanna walk like you, talk like you. Boola boola, what a whopper. Oh, ooh. Well, this was how I met Debbie. Many years ago. I think we'd met before slightly, but it was more, I think, Robinson Crusoe. And she was Robinson Crusoe and I was What a Whopper. Boola boola, what a whopper. William Shakespeare.
Hi! I first met Debbie on Charlotte's hen party.
Yeah.
Hi Debbie. It's hard to imagine you have reached your 40th birthday. Where have all those years gone? Knowing you from a young gorgeous little girl at St Margaret Mary's, remembering how lovely and kind you were to Brian and myself.
I first met her at the all-night vigil at Mount Carmel, Good Catholics. And then first probably spoke to her in Lords, pushing round Sister Mary Trace. I think we were pushing her, and we were talking about Little Britain, I think. Just feel like I've known her for too long, really.
I met Debbie at Oldham Music Centre. It was our first day of working there together, and we became almost inseparable. I wasn't that bothered, but she just couldn't leave me alone.
I have to think about when I first met you. I've got no clue. You've just been ever present in my life. I feel I didn't teach you, but you've just always been Debbie Oliver.
I think it must have been about 2002, 2003, something like that. And we were at an all-night vigil at Mount Carmel Church in Blakely. And I didn't actually see Debbie. I heard her first. So I was walking down this corridor between the house and the church, and she was singing, and it was just like the sound of an angel singing. And I remember thinking at such a young age of 16 that I'd never heard hymns sang like that beautiful and that well.
E a lui toccò l'ingrato compito di accompagnarmi lì. Però è un bel ricordo. Poi dopo da lì tornai a casa e trovai tutto il mio paese che mi aspettava. Vicino a casa mia aveva organizzato questa manifestazione affettuosa.
Where did you meet Debbie?
When I was a baby,
at our house.
And when did you first meet Debbie?
When I was a baby.
Do you remember it?
No.
No. Okay. Well, when Mummy first met Debbie, it was probably in school.
Huh?
Yeah, we were at the same school, not in the same class because Debbie's a lot older than me. But yeah, and then we were both in the pantomimes together. You know, like with Nana. Yeah. That's when I first kind of met Debbie. I've known her for a long time.
Hi Debs, just at my little piano, thinking of you right now, your little party balloon, and a nice glass of wine. Cheers. So, I think we met at school, but you were in Anna's year, and you were so you're 3 years older than me. Just like to remind you of that quite a lot, and I remember you being in the Mikado and you being the main role and being amazing, and me just like wanting to be part of the main role, but we never got there. But yeah, that's how I think we met. But I don't think you really acknowledged me at that point. So I think we became friends in Lords. And then the next question is the funniest memory. So my funniest memory of you definitely is when we went to Lords and we had that balcony that overlooked the whole of Lords and we knew all the gossip. And every night we'd go in and pull our chairs over without even talking, get ourselves a glass of wine and watch everything going on, and he was trapping off with him and he was going home with him. And eventually, like, more and more people came, and we've got a picture somewhere of us, like, outside that balcony, I'm sure of it. It was the best hotel room I've ever had, and one of the funniest times of my life.
I have to say, happiest memory of you would be at your wedding, when you and all the others danced back down the aisle with all the music playing, and just what a phenomenal musically and everything else, but the music for me was just absolutely out of this world, and it's one of my favourite things to look back on, and had a massive impact on my own plans for my wedding as well.
My funniest memory is that we've had exactly the same life. We've got married within 2 weeks of each other, had our children within 2 weeks and a month of each other. So yeah, we have a twin life really.
When we gone to see Debbie, Francine, Daniel and Simon,
yeah.
Debbie makes drinks for us and pizza, nice food, and at Christmas we made cookies.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you? And you decorated them. So you always have a nice time, don't you, when you go and play with Debbie?
The happiest memory that I have of Debbie is when she was my bridesmaid and I was walking down the aisle to marry her brother and she cried all the way down the aisle.
Probably when you came to Rome to celebrate Chris and my wedding 11 years ago now. You did this beautiful singing and played the music for us and made it such a special day. And then years later, you told me how crazy hungover you were and how you only had one contact lens in. You were an amazing professional and you did such a lovely job, and you've shared so many family moments with us like that.
Hi Debbie, what can I say? Well, I could say an awful lot, but you'd probably rather I didn't. So I won't give away any secrets and I won't tell any tales.
Hi Dev, just wanted to say happy birthday. Obviously it's not just from me, because it'd be really weird if I was just here on my own, wouldn't it? Talking to myself. He refuses to sit down, by the way. Really stubborn. Yeah, I think my happiest, funniest memory of you, it's got to be Ibiza, innit? It's got to be too many memories of Ibiza, probably some which I shouldn't share on here in case Daniel and Francine watch. But at the point where they're ready to go on their first holiday with their friends, I think we need to sit them down and have the talk first.
What's your best memory of Auntie Debbie?
When she wore your coat and it looked really big on her.
First memories of Debbie, so many I can't count them.
One that springs to mind was in Amsterdam. The hairdresser's fell off and fallen apart. Oh, we did have some fun, didn't we, Deb? Eh? Ooh, eh, didn't we? Eh? Yeah. Oh, and the happiest. What was the happiest? Oh, of course. It was the gorgeous wedding day when you married the wonderful Simon. Oh, it was absolutely amazing, honestly, from start to finish. And you got us all very, very drunk. Thank you for that. Yes, I mean, thank you. Yeah, it was brilliant.
The funniest memory that I have of Debbie is that as a child, every Christmas she used to write a big script and we had to put on a show for the whole family. And Debbie used to get pretty much all of the lines and she used to give me one line. And there was one Christmas that I got a bit muddled up over the words and she ripped the script out of my hand, read my line out, and then she read the entire of the rest of the script. The only part that she gave me in the play after that was to make me into Father Christmas, which she did by getting lots of pieces of cotton wool and sellotaping it to my face. She then took great delight in ripping each one of those pieces of cotton wool off my face. Not long after that, when the weather got a little bit better, we went to visit Uncle Pete and Auntie Joyce. And Debbie and Gillian took great delight in pushing me into the fish pond. Uncle Pete and Dad, they weren't very happy about it, but they couldn't tell Debbie and Gillian off because they thought it was so funny. Anyway, no one came to my rescue.
Funniest memory of Debbie, on the way back from Ibiza, which we'd had a cracking holiday. I mean, she might say the funniest memories were all of me, where she did laugh at me. But on the way back on the plane, everybody was fast asleep, myself and my sister included. And then there was a really, really funny smell, and it was Debbie's special sniff-up smell. She'll know what that means.
Well, my funniest memory of Debbie, I think, has got to be Amsterdam. So
I've got a funny joke for Daniel.
Oh right, well, it's not for Daniel, this is for Debbie for her birthday. So we'll send a different video, okay?
Okay, I'm doing it right now.
Well, let's do it separately for Daniel. Okay, alright. Yeah, I think mine's got to be Amsterdam. And I don't think I need to say much more about that, do I really?
Well, can you just tell me?
Maybe when you're a bit older.
No!
But bruise. Let's just put it that way.
She fell off the sofa, didn't she?
Not off the sofa, she fell off the bed.
Well, on some Thursday nights, she used to take me down to the park and play tennis, and I used to enjoy it because I always used to beat her.
The laughs we've had over the years. You wearing your pink gloves with all the accessories to match in the kitchen at Albert Street. For the hen party that we really enjoyed. For the birth of your two angels. And just for you being who you are. Debbie, you are a shining star.
Funniest memory of Debbie?
Our children eating bread, having a midnight feast in the Wendy house in her garden after Daniel stole the bread.
Yeah.
Lots of happy memories. Ordering 35 McDonald's for the school choir at Salford Cathedral, and us trying to organise them on various events.
I think one of the most funniest times we've had is when we travelled to London to see one of my idols, and it was terrible, but we ended up having the best night ever.
There are far, far too many for me to go into, but some of the ones that still make me howl today is the time when I went round to her house and she was trying to pack a suitcase, or should I say a tiny, tiny bag with all the stuff in it, because she wanted to prove to Simon that she was low maintenance. The time when, one of the worst days of my life, and I came out to my parents and Debbie thanked me at the end of it because she'd had a really good cry, and I'd consoled her. So they're just a couple of my funny memories.
The first word that comes to mind when I think of Debbie is bossy.
Let me think. Chocolate.
Loud. A well good singer. Caring, thoughtful and funny.
Crazy and crackers.
You're generous. You're generous with your time. You're generous with your talent. And you're generous with the lovely, thoughtful gifts that you always give people.
Fancy.
Why?
She wears big necklaces.
A gingerist. I mean kind.
The first word that comes to mind when I think of you is laughing, because we do have a really good laugh, Debs, and we've had so many years full of laughter.
Shall I tell you the first thing that pops into my head when I think of Debbie? I think of a lovely, sparkly personality. Someone who's always doing nice things and kind things for other people.
Debbie with the gift of always sharing her spirit and her heart with those around her. Debbie who always brings laughter and entertainment. Debbie who always feels fully present.
What word springs to mind when I think of my friend Debbie? Dirty shorts. You know.
Caring.
Glamorous.
Yeah.
Thoughtful, bubbly and talented.
It's got to be sunshine. Listen to John Denver.
Champagne, because you're bubbly and effervescent and very classy.
Thoughtful, she's very thoughtful.
Oliver, because she's undoubtedly a massive part of the Oliver clan, and the whole family are just the best people you could ever hope to meet. / craziest, weirdest and funniest, which I just think you guys as a whole family are just absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's what first comes to mind when I think Debbie.
I have to say it, just Debbie Oliver. Like, there is no one like Debbie Oliver. I know you're Prince now, but yeah, Debbie Oliver.
Give us your best impersonation of Debbie.
Would be Andrew. Or what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move my hat, and then I'm going to go across over here and talk to the monkey, and explain everything that I'm going to do for the next 20 minutes.
My best impression of Debbie is Andrew!
Daniel!
I'm not being funny, Terry, but it's just. Do you know what? I'm just not going to let it bother me. There you go.
I mean, seriously, Jade, what is wrong with these children? They're up at 6:30 again, and don't even get me started on the state of the house. I've not even managed to have a poo in peace. And then I come downstairs and Francine's got nail varnish in her eyebrows. Don't even get me started on Simon.
Simon, I can't believe you're actually going to do that.
Simon, are you asleep again? It's 4:00.
That cake is well fit. That's my best man accent.
Sue? I've bought you some frogs. I think that's probably the best impression that I can do of you.
If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to find you. Have a fabulous birthday. and I can't wait to see you, and we're going to have a massive celebration when we do get together. Love you lots.
Happy 40th birthday, Deborah. Hope you have a super duper day and hopefully see you very soon. Lots of love from us all. Bye.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Auntie Debbie.
Hope you have a great time. Have a nice birthday.
Happy birthday.
Bye.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Auntie Debbie. Happy birthday.
Hi Debs, it's your birthday, so I've got my Debbie dress on. Happy 40th birthday, sweetheart.
And I'd just like to say, hope you have a really, really lovely 40th birthday, Debbie.
Happy birthday. Bit weird, isn't it? Can't be near you, and it will really upset you because I know how much you like to get as close to me as possible and invade my personal space. But I'd like to say that maybe from now on we should acknowledge social distancing at all times, if that's okay. Anyway, love you loads in an appropriate amount from an appropriate distance. See you soon.
Happy birthday, Debbie. Have a fantastic time. And when this is all over, we will definitely have a drink and celebrate this in style. Happy birthday. Lots of love, Debbie.
Hi Debbie, just wanted to say happy 40th. I hope you have a good day despite your party being cancelled and probably not being able to see very many people. But we will celebrate big time when all this is over. Have a brilliant day and we'll see you soon. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Auntie Debbie. Happy birthday, Auntie Debbie.
Happy 40th birthday, Debbie.
I've just got to wish you a really, really, really happy birthday, and thank you for being such a fab mate over the last few years. Love you loads.
Very happy 40th birthday, and I look forward to the time when we can celebrate it properly. Have a good day. Love you lots. Bye.
Happy birthday, Debbie. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for being such a good friend and lovely godmother, and I really do hope you have a lovely special day.
Wake up, Debbie's choir. Sing, little choir, sing, sing, sing. Sing, little choir, sing, sing, sing. Sing, little choir, sing, sing, sing. Sing, sing, sing.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday, Debbie. Have a great day. You say happy birthday.
5. Happy birthday, Debbie.
Debbie, happy 40th birthday. How the hell have we all got so old? Have a fantastic day. Sorry I can't be with you, but as I said to you, I'm in the Cayman Islands having the time of my life. But thank you, Debbie. I love you very, very much. You are my family. Have a great day.
The little box that you gave me all those years ago said, "It is filled with love." It is filled with love, and I'm filled with love for you. I wish you a very happy 40th birthday. We shall celebrate when the time is right. You know I'm always thinking about you, and thank you for your support and everything you have given over the many years. Love, God bless to you all. Happy birthday, Deb. Take care. God bless.
So, Debbie, this is not quite how you expected your birthday to go, but it's going to be one to remember. So from here in Scotland, we're all going to say happy birthday. Have a good day. Happy birthday!
Give me a D, give me an E, give me a B, give me a B-I-E. And what do you got? Debbie, happy birthday!
Hi Debbie, happy birthday! Hey Debbie, happy 40th birthday. If anyone asks how old you are this year, don't tell them that you're 40, just tell them that you're 33.3 plus VAT. Ask your dad, he'll know what I mean.
Thanks Debbie for all the occasions you've sung for us, for family gatherings, weddings,
christenings, bar mitzvahs. Oh no, we haven't had one of those.
have a great day. I'm really sorry that you can't celebrate the way that you'd love to celebrate, but I'm sure you're going to have an un-40th birthday.
One that you'll remember.
One when this is all over.
Okay.
Have a lovely day.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
Happy birthday, Debs. Have a great day. Happy 21st birthday again. You're a great cousin. You're like my little sister. Have a blessed day. Enjoy it. And see you in 2020, God willing.
Hello, Debbie. It's Uncle Peter here and
Auntie Jazz.
And we're both wishing you a very happy 40th birthday. We're very sorry we can't be with you. But like everybody else, we're all confined to home doing our bit. But you have a good time, okay? And enjoy yourselves, okay? Hope you like the music, eh? 40 years, Debbie. Dearie me, it flies. Eh? Have a good time.
So, you are a well good singer, Debbie, but so am I. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy 40th, Debbie. Love you a long time.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Debbie. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! So we hope you have a lovely birthday.
Happy birthday, Debbie.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lonnie. Happy birthday to you. Love you lots and lots, Mummy. Bye-bye.
Hello, Debbie. This is a special birthday message from your dad on your special birthday. I think it's your 40th. I can remember 40 years ago. It was early in the morning when your mother came up on a slab flat out after the operation, and then she brought you with her, Debbie. I thought, wow, an exciting evening we had by all. I'm going to go through some of the things in life that mean so much to you. First, I'll talk about your faith. The first time you went to Lourdes, you asked me, how did he make holy water, Dad? I said, you boil the hell out of it. Food. I told Debbie that the first French fries were not cooked in France, where she fought, but they were actually cooked in Greece. Now we're talking about gardening. Debbie gets so excited when spring is here, she wets all her plants. Travel. I asked Debbie once, what's the best part about living in Switzerland? She said, I don't know, but the flag is a big plus, Dad. Talking about birthdays, Debbie handed me my 60th birthday card, and I told her, one would have been enough, Debbie. TV. Debbie gets so excited, and she told me once she just watched a documentary about beavers. She said it was the best damn show she'd ever seen. Language. Debbie is only familiar with 25 letters in the English language. She says, I don't know why, Dad. Health. I asked Debbie once, what's your blood type? Red, she said. Singing. Debbie told me to stop singing I'm a Believer. I thought she was kidding, but then I saw her face. Debbie was practicing her singing skill when I said to her, I wish you were on TV. Oh, thanks, Dad. Am I that good? No, I'd just be able to turn the volume down. Debbie writes songs about sewing machines. She's a singer-songwriter. Diane said to me once, do you think I'm too nosy with Debbie? Did she really say that to you? No, but I read it in her diary once. I remember when Debbie was 39 last year. She asked me, can I have a book, Mark? I burst into tears and she still didn't know my name was Joe. Anyway, all these years later, I've been very, very happy about my children. I was very proud when I was a city manager and I signed Andrew for Manchester City. But I was also very proud when Debbie got her degree at Huddersfield and all the other great things that she's done. Have a lovely day, Debbie. And if we can't celebrate your 40th, we'll celebrate your 41st just as well. Okay, all the best. Love, Dad.
Oh my goodness, Debbie, how do I follow that? I promise, no jokes. I've heard every one of those jokes about 10 times, and every time your dad tells them, he laughs at them again. Well, what can I say about our lovely daughter that everyone doesn't already know? I know it's so disappointing not to be able to celebrate your 40th Debbie style, as you planned, but we will celebrate in style for your 41st or maybe sometime in between. But there's no way your birthday was going to be forgotten or not celebrated by your friends and family, because you're too special to us all, Debbie. I have to tell you that I'm proud to be your mum, because as well as being my daughter and my friend, you are a loving, caring and thoughtful person. You're always there for everyone, whatever reason, and you bring sunshine into our lives. I know life's not always a bed of roses, and we've had our ups and downs at times, especially when I'm acting as a referee between you and your dad. But that cheerful, positive, happy side always finds a way through. You share your gifts and your talents freely with us all, and I don't think that you realise how much your enthusiasm and your love of music touches people's lives and means so much to them. Well, it goes without saying that our gorgeous little Daniel and Francine mean the world to you, and they're so lucky to have you and Simon as their parents. It's quite funny watching the four of you actually, Simon and then the little mini Simon and Debbie and the little mini Debbie. Anyway, I love you all, and I hope that you have a wonderful 40th birthday, Debbie, because you deserve it. God bless.
Sit yourself down and enjoy. What annoying pointing. Charming. That sounds like Debbie. Alright. You don't need to know that.
And the last thing, well, they want me to do an impression of you, but it's a bit embarrassing in it, so I'm not doing that one.
So my impersonation of Debbie would have to be, Simon, are you asleep again?
I think Simon saying it, but really like go strong on the accent. No, just go strong on the accent.
What's the accent?
Debbie's accent.
Simon!
Yes.
Simon!
one thing. I want to tell you a joke, Debbie.
Yeah, then.
There was 2 horses in the field, and one said, "No!" and the other said, "I was going to say that."
What's the first thing that pops into your head when you think of Debbie? You don't know. You're not thinking of anything? No.
Ellie, I can do one for you.
Yes, and the grass skirt's gone to the wash, so that's wear a nice crimpling one like this for you for celebrating your birthday. Oh dear me. Oh, I'm falling apart. Anyway, I've got a card for you here, Deborah. Yes, it's happy. Oh no. Oh, what have I done? Sorry, I can change that 5 to 4. Oh, I do miss you, honestly. I've got you a balloon. Oh, it was mine, but you can share it. Love you very much. Have a fabulous day. Oh, got a bone in my bra. These bones, honestly. Getting on my nerves.
Hi Debbie, happy birthday. Bye-bye. Hi Debbie, happy birthday. I think Oliver's done a wee wee.
Lovely. I've done it now. Thank you.